guys, this is your girl back again with another video. I hope all is well with you guys. If you have not already, you know what to do. Go ahead and hit that like button, comment, and subscribe to the channel. So listen guys, I want to talk to you guys about the signs that you will start to see when you are being set apart. And that's usually what happens before the breakthrough, or that point to where, okay, God finna come in and elevate your life, okay? So I want to start off with some of our repair, evolution, and growth oracle energy, just to get the incoming energy, and then we will touch on some of those things, okay? So let's get the incoming energy. All right, first card out is distorted view. All right, and it says here, a change in perspective is needed to view you or the situation with compassion. The root core of pain is often associated with how you may view yourself or the situation from a wounded place. Choosing to heal this brings the broken pieces back together to create a healthy viewpoint. And I think this has a whole lot to do with, when something doesn't work out, how are you responding to it? Are you looking at it like, I'm a failure because I wasn't able to execute whatever this is, or the relationship failed, or you lost a job, or you lost a friendship, or you know, how are you responding to closed doors at this time? And I feel like what God is wanting you guys to do at this present time, and which is, it goes back to being set apart. He does not use things or people that are already gone. He uses what is left. So you have to look at it from a perspective of, that just wasn't for me. There was something in it that God saw that I couldn't see, that I will, and you will see it later on down the line. It always comes out. There's a better opportunity for me. There's a better friendship out there for me. There's a better relationship out there for me. There's a better job for me. There's a better home. There's a better car. There's something better for me, because if that was mine, I would actually still have it. Okay. You also have denial and deception. It says there is a situation that you are refusing to see clearly, and it works hand in hand with the distorted view. You can't see things clearly if your vision of whatever this is distorted. So it will put you in this energy of being in denial and deceiving yourself, because you are leaning on your own understanding, because you're looking at it from a wounded perspective. So it says living in denial can create false scenarios to see things that are not accurate. It says have the courage and discernment to dig deep into the truth of the situation. So I feel like there is some sort of truth that is going to be revealed to you guys, and I feel like you will be able to see that truth later on down the line once you get into a more healed position. So some of you guys could be in this energy of just getting started on your healing journey. And it's hard. Like, the spiritual journey is difficult, and healing never stops. Like, we're always healing something. Like, I don't care. Like, if you're not healing from this, then there's something else that's gonna come up that you're gonna have to heal from. I mean, that's just part of life. And this is all about you pressing forward and understanding that God knows what's best. So if the ending was something that needed to happen, and that was what was best, even though it may not feel good at this present moment. So looking at things from a healthier standpoint or a healthier viewpoint will actually help you maneuver through your spiritual awakening or your spiritual journey, because you won't blame yourself so much, you know what I mean, or you won't be so hard on yourself. And then the last thing here is past life karma and cycles. It says this indicates a past life is the reason why the intense energy surrounds you, the person or situation. Look into ways to clear past life karma and see the bigger picture of the situation by viewing it from a lessons perspective. Yes. Taking ownership for your part and forgiveness and are key in releasing past life karma. And it's not, I think forgiveness is probably one of the most difficult parts on the journey, because we like to say, I want this person to acknowledge, or I need this situation to look a certain type of way before I give a forgiveness, or I would like for this person to acknowledge my feelings or my emotions in this situation before, yes, I say yes, I forgive you. And sometimes, guys, we won't get closure from some of these situations, and the forgiveness part is not so much about them anyway. It's about you, and looking at like, okay, I know not to do that anymore. You know what I'm saying? I know not to deal with that type of person anymore. I know not to put myself in that predicament. I know better now. I'm trying to make healthier decisions, and I feel like that's what it's all about, making healthier choices. So when it comes down to being set apart, I did pull up some stuff that I felt, that resonated with me, and I'll talk about some. One of the main things that I saw too is being falsely accused. And that's part of clearing out past life karma, when you understand that sometimes in certain situations you will get falsely accused, because people are always trying to project their own securities off onto you, because blaming somebody else is always easier. I was actually having a conversation with a family member today, and for me, I had a hard time with a certain person in our family because I couldn't understand what this person's problem was. Like, we had never had any actual problems. Like, we barely, you know what I mean? So I'm like, what is this person's issue? And it's because it's you. And for a long time, I felt like I was the problem. Could I have approached certain situations a different way? Like, I'm just trying to figure out what is pressure coming from. And people will falsely accuse you of certain things because they just want to have a problem. They can know that something is not true. But if it's something that they can run with, just so they can say that I got a problem with you because you got a problem anyway, that's what they do. Another experience that I had with the falsely accused situation, once again, it was, I was so angry about it, y'all. Like, I was so angry. I'm like, bro, you have got to stop lying. And for a very long time, I thought that I would get the truth and clarity from a lot of different situations. And then I got the clarity, but some of those apologies, I've never gotten them. And that's when I had to have a come to Jesus meeting with myself and say, you know what? I can only take responsibility for what's mine. And I did nothing to you. If you want to have a problem, you want to be upset, fine. I'm not doing this with you anymore. I know that you'll probably never tell me the truth. It's all good. And that's just where I'm at with it, So I've forgiven these people, y'all. Like, it's just like, it is what it is, because I have other things that I need to do with my life, and I feel like that's the same thing. Like, y'all have so many great things that I feel like God is wanting you guys to do with your lives, and so many different things He wants to do for your lives, but you can't do that if you're allowing people to project their bull crap off on top of you, because it becomes a burden to carry and it's not yours. So get them people that stuff back. Another thing is feeling isolated. God does isolate you. I think that's one of the most difficult parts. And a lot of the times when you are being isolated, it is because you're being falsely accused, because you're able to see in that moment who actually knows your character. All right. You're going to have some people that you've been rocking with for a long time, and it's one person that come in there doing all that rah-rah, and it's gonna divide. It's gonna cause a divide, because some people are gonna actually believe what these people are saying, and they can know you, but it's not even about them knowing you. It's them revealing that they also have a problem with you too. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna get isolated. You're gonna get falsely accused. It's hurtful, but you guys have to continue to push through. And I feel like once you kind of get out of that space, you're going to have new assignments. So you're going to be getting called into different directions. So I feel like you're going to, and and getting closer to the Most High. You're going to do that while you're in isolation. All right, that's just it. You're going to get closer to the Most High. And that's another thing. The closer you get to God and you start understanding His Word and understanding that it's certain things in life that I need to be doing to do better. Certain things that I shouldn't be doing. Certain things that I've done that I shouldn't have done. You know, repenting, that type of thing. The more accountability you take and the closer you get to the Most High, it's going to cause another divide, because you're dealing with people who are not trying to get to know God, and you're dealing with people who lack accountability. That's what comes back. It comes back to being falsely accused, because people who falsely accuse people are not the people who take real accountability, because they will know the difference between right and wrong. Which, not saying that they don't know the difference between right or wrong. They don't care about what's right or wrong. And God does. You know what I mean? And you do. You do. You know, because He's in you. So you're going to get called to do different things. And that's another thing. Some of these situations and people that some of you guys have been surrounding yourself with, they are not going to be able to help you carry the blessing that God is going to give you once you complete your awakening. And, you know, that's just it. And once again, it's difficult, but it's not something that is impossible. You know, when God is actually doing all this work in your life and He's calling you, that's because it's something in you that He's put there, that He wants you to just be. He wants you to elevate. He wants you to be better. He wants you to have healthy relationships. He wants you to be in healthier environments. And in order for any of us to get to what is considered our promised land here, is we have to allow God to do what He's doing. The awakening is painful. Healing is painful, but it is very well worth it. And when God is calling you guys to let go of something, even though it's difficult to do, you got to understand that He's doing it for a reason. Like, it's not something that is, He's not going to ask you to do something that does not have purpose to it. Everything that He does is on purpose. It has a purpose. It's part of your purpose, you know. So that's what I have for you guys. Let me know what you think about this video. Let me know about you guys' experiences here in the comments. I would love to hear them. And until next time, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.